This video chart presentation of Jaguar Mining Inc. It's a New York Stock Exchange listed company trading our ticker JAG. A lot of mining plays have had a tough year. Jaguar's no different, trading in excess of $6 a share, all the way back down around $1 a share now. It's a play though, it's sitting right near a nice support level. Traded sideways this week. I want to keep an eye on this, see if it comes off this support level, because from a dollar price point, per share gains can come pretty quickly. Of course, the MACD is trending down as the price per share has been slipping off, but it's still sitting pretty close to zero, and the histogram bars are slowly working their way back towards that mark, which tells us that a bullish cross could be coming. If this MACD can break back above zero, it would signal a pretty good shift in trend, and there should be some share appreciation with that. PPO amplifies that look a little bit. You can see a little bit more clearly. ADX in a nice position for a reversal. Negative DI coming down, positive DI down around 10, and anticipate that to start trying to rise. MFIs are in bear chart territory, but the 7's now breaking upward, moving through the 14. Accumulation distribution still holding a baseline. That's always positive to see with the price per share sliding off. And taking a look at the shake and money flow, which is based upon the accumulation distribution, shows that buying and selling pressure is becoming somewhat equal. Of course, being in the red, selling pressure is still dominant, but by rising the way it is, it shows that the selling pressure is subsiding. I always look for the CCI to make the breakout of negative 100. Typically, that's a positive sign. Just as a point of reference, we'll look back through here the last time it did that. Let's see, the price did dip a little bit lower, but then there came a nice rise in share value, almost doubling off that bottom of 60 cents. Take that off, but again, right now breaking through negative 100, and a key point for bottom feeders when that happens. Full stow and oversold has made a rotation, early signs of some momentum trying to come into the play. And the tricks, to gauge a trend like the MACD, but because it's a lagging indicator, it's not getting a lot from that at this point. RSIs have bounced out of oversold, starting to turn upward, giving hints of some momentum coming into the play. As I referenced many times in videos, key point is that break of 50. I want to see momentum go into bull mode, and that's what I'll be looking for to happen. I want to see it trending over top of 50 to show that there's strength in the chart. We'll note on here, one thing I'll be looking for is this trend line to be broken, which happens to coincide with the resistance point right around $1.08, which was just recently a support level. Now you can see this week it's acting as a resistance point. So a break of that resistance and a break of that trend line, I think will signal that this stock's going to try and move back above the 50-day moving average. It is going to meet some more resistance right there around $1.21. But if that's broken, I'd anticipate it's going to challenge these old highs around $1.45. Now closing at $1.03, that's a better than 40% upside. And outside of a little bit more resistance around $1.70, the headroom for growth at that point is pretty free and clear. The volume isn't too bad in this play, about 460,000 shares traded. That's a little bit less than average. I will certainly be looking for an increase in volume to show that people are seeing it as a buying opportunity off a bottom support right there around 98 cents. All in all, it's a pretty nice looking chart. Trade's pretty tight, but I think with some volume, this chart might have a nice move in it. Just to back up 1 second, if it breaks through that support, I'd anticipate this is probably going to come back down around this 75-cent mark. So it's important that bottom support stays intact for this chart to stay in play in the near term. Those are the type of things that I'd be looking for in the JAG chart. But as always, it's merely my interpretation. Thank you for watching, and trade smart.